What's going on, everybody? My name is CD, and today we are talking about the new March 26th Modern Warfare update, which actually came out with quite a few things. So there's mostly bug fixes in this update, and I'm not going to go through all of them as they don't really apply to everyone, but I will have a link to the patch notes down below, so if you guys really want to check out every little thing that they changed, that they fixed, make sure to check that out. So some of the new things that they added to Modern Warfare is a new coalition operator, Talon. They also added a Condor Hideout 24/7 playlist. So no shipment, shoot house, none of that sadly is coming back for right now. Hopefully they'll consider adding those maps or even that shoot the ship that they had for a while as some sort of permanent playlist, as I know a lot of people like those maps, and those are the easiest maps to really level up and get the camos for your weapons. They also added a night vision infected mode, so basically infected in the dark. And then they added a plunder blood money Warzone game mode, so basically it's plunder but you get guaranteed cash drops on kills. And then besides the new stuff and bugs that they fixed, the only things that really grabbed my attention were some of the Warzone updates. So first, they added new weapons to be found on the ground in Warzone Battle Royale. So those are the 7.25 shotgun, the MK2 carbine, a marksman rifle, the EBR-14, another marksman rifle, and then the 50 GS or the Desert Eagle. They fixed if you disconnect from the game, what used to happen is you would just kind of run forever and then just kind of disappear off the face of the earth, where now when you actually finally disconnect, your player will actually drop all of the items that they had, just like you died in the game. So no items can actually be lost during the game. Looks like they tuned close-up shotgun damage to prevent a single shotgun blast from downing a fully armored player, which is good because there's nothing you can really do to prevent that. Another good thing that they added is right at the beginning of the game, a lot of times when everybody's landing at a popular spot, if you down someone, that player might actually just leave the game before you can finish them, and that does not award you the kill. So they fixed that, where if that player actually does leave, you'll now get that kill, which is nice because that happens quite a bit. And I think the biggest thing that they did for Warzone Battle Royale is they increased the price of the loadout drop within the buy station to $8,500 instead of $6,000. So I think this is a good middle ground. A lot of people were saying it should be $10,000 or $15,000, but I think increasing it $2,500 to $8,500 is a good middle ground, and we'll kind of see how that plays. It was way too easy to get a loadout, and 8,500 in trios is probably still pretty easy, but this should decrease the number of loadout drops we see and the number of people actually using their custom loadouts, while still making it possible. Also in this update, there was a lot of stuff found from Dataminer, so people that downloaded it on PC are actually able to go into the game files and see some information that should be dropped at a future date. So one of them was creator codes. So if you guys are aware of the creator codes in Fortnite, it's basically something that the popular Call of Duty players or content creators will have some certain unique code that then their followers can enter that code, and a certain percentage or portion of the currency they spend in game will actually go to that content creator and kind of support them. So it looks like something similar to that will be coming to Call of Duty here in the future. One thing of note, I'm not sure how it works in Fortnite, but these codes for Call of Duty will expire after 14 days, so only 2 weeks. And I was pretty sure that for Fortnite it was a full month. Maybe I'm incorrect there, but 2 weeks just doesn't seem that long. Some additional Warzone Battle Royale leaks that came out as well were that they are working on duos and quads, which I think we all expected, so you can have a team of 2 or a full team of 4. So then we'll have solos, duos, trios, and quads, which will be kind of nice. But they're also working on some other playlists, kind of some temporary ones it seems. The first one is high action, so the gas closes in faster, so that'll be a quicker game that might be interesting for high kills. The next one is shoddy snipers, so those I'm assuming are the only guns in that mode. And it also says there's no loadout drops. And then battle royale one shot, so one-shot headshots with no loadout drops. And then finally, realism battle royale and hardcore battle royale. I think those are just going to be a little bit too crazy because I feel like you can already kind of die out of nowhere. So something like hardcore, where almost any gun can one-shot you, may be a little bit too crazy, but we'll see how it plays. Also found in the game files were 2 Call of Duty Modern Warfare maps from COD 4, and they are Backlot and Village. So these maps seem to be coming back in kind of one of the next free DLC map drops. And along that note, the biggest part of this update is someone found this artwork for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered. So Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered has been talked about for many years, and it's something that always seems to be leaked but never actually has any credible source to it, where if this is somehow incorporated into Modern Warfare, it'd be pretty interesting how this would work. Now it does just say the campaign is very specific about that, so I don't think we're going to be seeing the multiplayer at all, but it is kind of odd that they would add another campaign into Modern Warfare that already kind of has its own standalone game in Warzone. There is some more description to this. So it says purchase Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered and receive some underwater demo Team Classic Ghost bundle, which I've also found screenshots of the original Ghost character that everybody kind of assumes you would get along with this bundle. Or you can purchase the Ghost Pack Oil Rig bundle and you'll receive the campaign as well. Now currently the price that's listed in the game files for this is 10,000 COD points, which equals $100 US, which just seems way too expensive for what they're offering here. So hopefully that will all come down if this ever does actually come out. Whenever I thought of Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, I thought it would be a standalone game with the campaign and a multiplayer, but maybe this is just the first step of just receiving the campaign, and maybe the multiplayer will be separate. Something we have to kind of wait and see. I believe that is everything here in the new update and stuff we expect to see in the future. If you guys have enjoyed this video, click that like button down below. So if you guys have not already, we'll see you guys later.